Hey guys, Sure Shot Midget here. Have another P80 Glock build to do a video on. This is a 17 and 9mm. This is not mine. This is my brother's. So he's got a couple of these now. He got into them kind of late compared to when I started building mine. But nonetheless, he has some now. Now he did purchase an OEM Glock back, I want to say, probably about 3 years now, about three. So he does have multiple magazines for the 17 series. These are not his. These are Magpul ones. This is somebody else's mags. This is a Zaffiri, however you say that, parts build. Basically, they were selling kits, I guess you could say. Came with the P80 lower. Literally everything on this but the muzzle device came from Zaffiri. They were selling these pretty decent price kits. So he got this one. There were a couple. His 43 that I already made a video on is like that. This is, and I also have a Glock 19 of his that I'm about to make a video on next week as soon as he finally gets an optic for it. So as you can see, it does have a tan frame. I'm not a huge, I hate tan. Anybody that knows me in real life, I do not like tan, like on anything. None of my guns have tan. I just don't like it. I think black would have looked better, kind of a two-tone, with the armor cover, the barrel, the muzzle device, the sights with a black frame, but he decided to go tan. It's his, not mine. I wouldn't have gone that way, but it is what it is. My lizard is making all sorts of noise over there. She's shedding, so she's like trying to rub against the log to get it to peel. So I try to assist her with that, but I will leave her here for the video. But anyways, onto the lower. It does have a basic parts kit. It did come from Zaffiri. It is not a P80 kit. I like the P80 parts. In my opinion, their trigger set is just better. I have two of them in my Glocks, and I have a couple of other brands, and I just like the 80% better brand. So just a basic parts kit, nothing really to write home about. Standard magazine catch length, not extended. The slide lock is extended. It's got like a little wing on the back of it. And I will say, I do like this slide lock or release better than some of them. It's a nice shape. It does have a Picatinny rail on the front. I don't know if he plans to put a flashlight on this. Probably not, because this is just a plinker. The Glock 19, I think he should put a flashlight on it, because I think that is going to be the home defense gun of his while he's home. So whenever he's back visiting, he will have a flashlight and an optic for that. So good home defense gun. This is just kind of a plinker. It has a stock polymer spring guide. I typically don't like these. I always upgrade them, but this is what came with the kit. For his Glock 19, he does have an upgraded one in there, but this one just has the stock one. I believe it is a 16 pound. It might be 15. I think it's a 16 though. Standard parts kit in there. I do like the fact that the Zaffiri parts kits come with a metal back plate. It's got like just lines in it. Nothing too special, but it is metal. I do not like those plastic ones. I hate them. The barrel in here is Glock 17, of course. It is threaded. It's 5 inches, give or take a couple. 5.03, I think. But all intents and purposes, 5-inch barrel. It is fluted. The flutes are spiraled. I will give you a close-up on that a little bit later. It has the 9mm on the top there, stamped, and the ZP on the side. The muzzle device on here is from KT Crafts. Now, I gave them a shout out on my other video because I used one on my Glock 17. I even put one on my Bursa TPR9C. It's a fantastic muzzle device, muzzle brake. I put the thread cap in the bag. It does come with an Allen wrench to tighten it on. There's 2 screws on the bottom. This is not Loctited on, so it's not permanent on this one. And it's basically just got ports on the sides and then the top. The only real con that I can find of having a muzzle brake honestly isn't how loud it is, because the 9mm doesn't make it really any more loud, maybe just a hair. It's not, you can't tell, it's not perceivable, the difference between putting this on there and having nothing on there. Now with 5.56, 7.62 239, bigger calibers, obviously when you go to a muzzle brake, it's just so much concussion. 9mm doesn't really have that effect, but the biggest con in my opinion is the buildup of carbon. basically 9mm and really any pistol caliber has unburnt powder, and that could be any barrel length. 9mm. My MP5 even has it on the muzzle brake. It builds up carbon. So basically after, I would say, 300, 400 rounds, it starts to cake on the inside, and there's only a couple ways you can really clean it. Venom 115 grain brass case. So I'm going to give you a close-up. There's the ZP, and then 9mm, and then the fluted barrel. It's a little subtle in my opinion, the flutes. And then the sights on here, I did not show you that. They're blacked out rear and then a fiber optic front. The same ones that I put on my 45 ACP Glock 21. Decent sights. They are adjustable with the screw. You can move it. And also there's the back plate you can see. But then just the finish of the slide is really nice. Apologize, I am not 100% sure what finish the slide is. I'm not 100% sure. Go on Zaffiri Precision, Zaffiri, however you want to say it. Go on their website. They have a bunch of different slides, and a bunch of different colors, and different finishes. So if you're interested, go to them. I did not purchase any of the parts on here. I would say probably about 6 pounds. Not too crazy of a reset. All the way out, of course, is really long. But I always shoot to the reset like that.